At what point did you meet Cuban Link?
We're in 2023. So I want to say 2017 or 16, right around there.
Okay. And then with you being Boricua, obviously you grew up a TS fan, right?
150%.
So what was it like meeting Cuban, and how did you get to meet him?
Okay. Cuban, right? Nobody else?
Well, I mean, did you meet him through someone else?
No, but they were affiliated, and me and him had our own meeting, which is probably more historic and doper than how we met. I met Cuban, man. I was really into the poetry. I thought I was the shit. I was making noise. I thought, and I thought Cuban Link was one of the dopest lyricists, ever did the shit, One day I sent him a message on it was either Instagram or Facebook. He wasn't very fucking social media savvy. He was like, he did 50 years. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker didn't know how to work in social media too much, but knew how to send the message, So I greeted him, man. I said,
you heart the message? Because he does that shit to this day where he's like, you ask him something, he just hearts the message, and then you're like, well, what the fuck does that mean?
Cuban knows I'll call him in a minute, you know what I'm saying? But fuck the texting shit. But I sent him a message. I shouted him out. I told him I respected him, man, and everything he did for the culture, and he was dope. And my name was Woo Woo Woo, and I just did a stretch. And I'm not a rapper. I do poetry at the time, and that was it. I think we communicated back and forth a little bit. I told him I get him some shows out here in Chicago, but before the shows, I don't know what happened. We wound up in the studio a couple times. Now we had music. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, Cuban Link to be from a prison cell and to be by Shea Stadium with Cuban Link shooting a video for a music video that goes to World Star Hip Hop the same week.
And which song is this?
It was pretty. It's called The Last Supper.
Okay, yeah. That's the one I thought you were talking about.
It's pretty surreal, it was every time one of these opportunities happen for me, and there's a lot of them, okay, a lot. From Yo Gotti to Scarface to X to Little Dirt to Twister to a lot of moments, Crucial Conflict, Do or Die. A lot of I could keep on, you know what I'm saying? But Spice One, that was a good dope moment. But I felt like I belonged there, if that makes any sense. Like God already, like when it happened, for a minute I was like, in a surreal kind of stage, but knowing I belonged at this moment,
right.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah. I'm feeling like Jesus at the Last Supper. Yep. How did that come about?
He killed that.
That was crazy.
Cuban, that week that we did the project, was going through shit. That month I just felt him like getting beat up by the industry and the internet, right? And that week was a bad week for him. He wound up on World Star Hip Hop with the boxer dude, Hova or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I show up to the Bronx to shoot the video. We got to shoot. Cuban had to shoot with some glasses because he still had a little mark, you know what I'm saying, from what just happened the night before.
I wasn't going to bring it up because I know the story. I wasn't going to bring it up, but
Cuban was laughing about it, you know what I'm saying, and another person probably wouldn't have shot the video that day or whatnot, but Cuban was a sport.
Right.
He was honest with everybody about what happened. I mean, the video don't lie. Cuban took it, got his ass back up and had a drink. Simple as that,
So wait. At that time because it was the next day, right? When you guys shot the video?
So I showed up the day after the shit happened.
Right. So the video wasn't out yet, right?
Not my video, no.
No. I mean the video of him getting punched.
I'm watching the video of him getting punched. On the way to New York, I drove with my video. So my videographer's in the back seat. We're by Pennsylvania somewhere. You know, we're almost at the tunnel up that way, or the turnpike up that way, and she's like, "Pop, you got to see this." Oh my God! And she showed it to me. You know what I'm saying? I called him, and like I said, he kept the gangster about the whole, situation. But yeah, we shot the video next day, and like I said, it felt surreal, man, and it felt good to be able to come home from such a dark place and to work with such a dope legend in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and there's a scene in the video that is shot in somebody's place.
Yes, absolutely. Gilly X Delgado gave me his dining room table to and did all the props and fixed it for us to shoot that video there.